So, a very good evening to all of you. And we all
Good evening,
know
sir.
that we have started.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to all you. Don't say good evening again and again. So, let us
Yes, sir.
do a lot of quick revision also what we have learned in our previous class. What we have discussed that how the government is trying to reduce the inequality in our country. And one of the method
Yes, sir.
that we discussed yesterday or day before yesterday, that the government has started one midday meal program. What the government has started midday meal program. In this program, what the government do, they used to provide free lunch facility to the students. Free lunch facility who used to come to the government school. They will learn also, and they don't have to go to the back to their home for having lunch. They will have to stay in the school only, and they will all be provided free lunch by the government. That is known as midday meal program. So it helped a lot to the government also. It helped a lot to the students as well as their parents also. So now we will have to discuss the benefits of that particular midday meal program. What were the benefits? Let us see. Number one, benefit number one, the midday meal program, it helped to increase the enrollment. Enrollment means was new admissions. Means a lot of students started taking new admission in the class, so that they can also study and they will also have lunch facility. That was the thing that they have started. It gives a lot of new admission to the school, because those students were coming in search of what? In search of lunch also. Those who even don't want to study, they also were coming to have the lunch facility. And in the meanwhile, they were learning also. Two things at the same time was going on. The poor students were getting the lunch facility, as well as they were learning something also from the government side by the help of the teachers. Now, what is the next one? It also helped to increase the attendance of the students. Means now the students were very regular. They were coming daily to school, whether in search of the lunch or whether they want to study. Whatever may be the cause, but it increased the attendance of the government school students a lot. It increased the attendance. So the first benefit was that new admissions were occurring in the school. New admission was going on, and later on, it also helped to increase the attendance of the students also. Next, what really happened when the government was not providing lunch to the students? What was happening at that time? That the students during the lunch time, they were going back to their home to have the lunch, and their mother will have to stay there also to provide them the lunch. So because of this, the mother was not able to work somewhere, because she has to wait for their child, that their child will come to home and she will provide the lunch. This was the thing going on. So it also helped those mothers also. Now they don't have to wait at their home. They don't have to remain there at their home to provide the lunch to
They
their
can
child.
easily go. They can easily go for some work.
Yes, they can easily go for their work, and the school is providing the lunch. So it is helping them to save some money also, save time,
Sir,
and on the other hand, to earn a lot of money also, because their
sir,
mothers
they will
now can.
become free from that. His or her child will come. He have to give
Of
food.
course, of course.
From that condition, he will become free.
Now
Yes, sir.
let's move to the next point. It reduce
Yes, sir.
caste prejudice. See the new word. It reduce caste prejudices. Means preconception. Means the people who were thinking about the caste too much previously. Now those low thinking also reduce, because the cook was a Dalit woman, and all the students of the lower as well as the upper caste were eating together at the same place. So they
So,
were not having such type of feeling. Which type of feeling? That you are from lower caste, I am from upper caste. No, no. They were not.
sir,
Yes.
in every government school, the only Dalit caste of a member is cooking a food or some
Uh,
other
it is
caste
no,
also.
it is not sure that only Dalit women used to teach there, or Dalit women only used to cook. But the government has done something like that, that the lower caste people will cook. So a lot of caste are you can found that they belong to lower caste. So government is asking them to cook so that the students will learn that they don't have to do anything mischief, and they will have to learn and share with the upper caste as well as the lower caste. So government has tried its best to remove this particular thinking from the student side. You know? They don't want to think like this. Now next point, the midday meal program also help to reduce hunger of the poor students. In my last class, I told you, if you will be hungry, if you will be hungry, आपको भूख लगा होगा, then you cannot concentrate on studies also. है ना? Your stomach will pain. You will get stomach ache because you are hungry.
Yes.
So because of this particular meal, free lunch by the school, those poor students can fill their stomach, and now they can study also. They can concentrate on this, on their studies. So these are the 5 benefits you can see in the screen, which the midday meal program has provided to the students. So you can take the screenshot. I will share it also. Don't worry, you will get it. The question may be there in your exam
Sir,
that write down
sir,
5 benefits, 3 benefits of midday meal program. So remember
sir,
these
I
particular
have
things.
one old list. I have an old list where the same thing is there, sir.
Now our next topic is unequal situations. You can see that it might be the classroom of your school also, that the teacher is teaching with help of smart board, है ना? So in this type of school,
Yes, sir.
only the students of the rich families come over there and study. uh, you can think of the facilities. AC might be there, है ना? Air conditioning and a lot of facilities. A
Extra
smart board
mark.
is there, extra mark is also there, and a lot of teaching facilities might be there. And you will not also feel hungry, you will not also feel thirsty also during summer
Sir, in
season.
our school, yes, sir, in our school, so many facilities are there. We can
Now
easily
see
study.
this one, now see this one. This is school for the poor families, the families who do not have a lot of money to send their children to private school. This is one of the photograph of the poor
Poor
government school.
government school.
Government school. You can see even the students don't have bench, है ना, to sit down.
Yes, sir.
They are sitting on the floor. They are sitting on the floor, and the teacher is standing there and teaching. No smart board, no air conditioning, but still they are learning. Here comes the difference. Now this you just compare with this one, with both the pictures. Schools for the rich families, and you can see school for the poor families also. You can compare both of them. On your left hand side, you can see school for the rich families, and rich school is there also. People are paying a lot of money, and in the government school, students are also learning, but there are no facilities. Here comes the difference, which makes up the mind of the students who are studying in rich school or the private school, and the students who are studying in the government school. What the students of the government private school thinks of the student of the government school? Let me tell about you. What are you thinking about the students who are learning in the government school? Most of the students
Sir,
think, yes, most of the students, yes, tell me what you
sir,
think.
I think
That they are poor and they are not supposed to get equal opportunities. Don't ever think like this, because if you will try to think like this, you will teach your children also later on. You will also teach your children later on that okay, the students who learn in government school, they are not good, they are not very good, they don't deserve any equal opportunities. So don't try to think like this. Okay, now let us see, move ahead to our next topic.
so.
Yes, there continues to be big differences in our country, because this is one of the reasons. Schools that the rich are attending and the school that the poor students are studying where, this is creating a big difference in our society. Because students and their parents might think differently for the students of the students who are learning in the government school. There might be a gap of rich and poor. Even today in our India, in our country, several schools in the country are there where Om Prakash Valmiki like students are discriminated. Even today, I am telling you fact that even today there are many schools where students like Om Prakash Valmiki, as they are discriminated against and treated unequally. we will have to stop this. Children from poor families are forced into unequal situation, because students from poor families also, they also don't they also don't want they also don't want to go to the government school. But they are forced to, but they have to go because their parents don't have enough money to send them to private school. So children are forced to do that, go to that particular school, government school, where they can or they might face the situation of discrimination, where their dignity is not respected. Now let me remind you about the term dignity, what that means. Dignity is self-respect, and you will have to think others of respect also. You will have to think that others are also worthy of respect, not only you. That is dignity. If you are thinking that you are only able to be respected, everyone should respect you only, and you will not respect others, then that is not dignity. Dignity is what you will have to think that you do have their self-respect, and others are worthy of self-respect also. So give respect and you will get respect. That is dignity. You will have to respect others also.
Okay,
So
sir.
children from poor families, they are forced in this situation, है ना? Because they are not able to cope. This is the reason. This is the reason. You can see underlined in red color written. This is the reason that people are refusing to think of them as equal. They are not thinking of them that they deserve equal opportunities, because they belong to poor families. They are going to government schools. They don't have better clothes. They don't have better dresses. They don't have better facilities of eating also. They don't have even good house also. That are some of the reasons that are forcing people to think like this, that they are not equal. Even though our government has done on its part. The government has done on its part. What the government has done? The government has made the law, has written in the constitution that everyone is equal in the eye of law, or everyone is equal in the eye of constitution. What we have to do now over here, it is our own part, that we will have to think and change our thinking. But it is not very easy to change our thinking. They're known as attitude. Sometimes someone will tell you कि उसका बहुत attitude है ना, he has very aptitude. What does that mean? That he thinks differently, and attitude never changes at rapid space, है ना? It takes time to change the thinking of the people. Now I think you can answer this question: why do rich people refuse to think about poor people as equal? Because I discussed the reasons. You can answer this
Sir,
question. Now let
what
us
is the
move.
question, sir?
The question is that, see, why do rich people refuse to think about poor people as equal? Now you can see
Equal.
people
Yes, sir.
why they are refusing to think, why they are refusing to think about the poor people, that they do deserve equality, because they are going to government school. Don't have equal opportunities. They don't have better facilities. They don't have better clothes. This is the thinking that people are forced to think like this. Oh, they don't deserve. You might have seen
Sir,
one
may I take
movie.
screenshot?
Just take it. You might have seen one movie also, uh, Super 30. है ना?
Yes, sir.
है ना?
Yes, sir.
In which when the students have gone to give
Yes, sir.
competition examination, they were sitting with the rich families of the rich people, है ना? Students
Yes,
of the
sir.
rich students, and they were not able to write their exam also. So, and what the rich students were thinking of the poor ones, है ना? They were making fun of
They're
them.
making fun of them.
Yes, they were making fun of them. This is the thinking I am talking about, because
Sir,
there creates a difference, because they are
sir,
going
they
to
know that they don't know the English also. Then also they were talking in them in the English and making a fun.
English is also one of the important factor, है ना, that is creating a difference between the students of the
Rich and
government
poor.
school. Yes, government of the students of the government school and students of the private school. It is also creating a difference, but government is working on it. We should praise the government that they are doing something, and they will remove. And not only the government, we will have to take the action. We will have to remove. You know? That is the thing. We will have to take action. Don't worry. Everyone will work together, and we will remove this one inequality from our country. Now let us work about think about the attitude. Attitude means what? Frame of mind. यानी आप क्या सोचते हैं? And let me tell you one fact. The fact is that that attitude changes very slowly. It takes a lot of time to convince a particular people to change his mind from wrong to right. Whatever he will think of himself, that he is always right or she is always right. But we will have to convince such people, है ना? But it takes a lot of time to change one's attitude. See, even though persons who are aware, people are aware, every Indian knows that discrimination is against the law because it is written in the constitution that we cannot discriminate against. So if someone is discriminating, they are knowing, they are knowing that discrimination is against the law, but still they are doing it. Still they are continuing doing the discrimination to treat people unequally. And how they treat people discriminationally, how they do treat people unequally, let us see few reasons, how they are doing this. Number one, caste. They are discriminating people on the basis of caste. Caste means what? Jati. In Hindi you can say jaat paat hota hai na, such as Dalit, Ansari, Brahman. We have read the story also of Dalit and of a Dalit boy, Om Prakash Valmiki, and a boy from Ansari, Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. So people are discriminating them on the basis of their caste, their religion also. See, such as Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Mr. and Mrs. Ansari have not got the room for the whole month because they were Muslims, and here they were suggested to change their name also to Mr. and Mrs. Kumar. You know? We all know. Also, you cannot discriminate. We should not discriminate people, but people are discriminating on the basis of disability also. यानी किसी का क्षमता कम है, those who are
Sir,
हो सकते ना
they have one type of habits to discriminate someone.
in your classes also you might have few students who don't learn very quickly. They also learn, but it takes time for them to learn. So we should not discriminate such students in our class also, no? We should push them up and we should motivate them. We should not discriminate them. Oh, you only scored 5% or you scored only 30% in your exam, then you should sit at the back of the class. We should not do like this. This is also called discrimination on the basis of the disability. If someone has scored less percentage, then we should embrace them. We should what? Motivate such a student. You should also motivate your such friend, help such friend so that they can also score more and more along with you. Another thing what is going on in our country and other countries also, we will talk about other country also, that people are discriminating on the basis of economic status, means poor and the rich. Arthik sthiti, yani if someone is rich and if someone is poor, then the poor are being discriminated by the rich. This is also going in our country and other countries also, which is really against the law. And one more thing that is very important, people are discriminating women because they are women. We you might have heard sometime also that people are saying that women cannot become a railway engine driver. Have you ever heard any name that of a woman who has become engine driver, railway engine driver? You might have not heard. But this is known as stereotype. This is known as discrimination. If you are saying that women should not become pilots, women should not get the opportunity to go to private school, women should not go to, women should not become doctor, then this is discrimination on the basis of what? Gender, on the basis of sex. You cannot discriminate on the basis of gender. You cannot say that women should not do this and women should not do that. I'm really very happy, and I really put my salute to those parents who are sending their girl child to our school, GD Goenka Public School, you know, which is a private school. I'm really paying a lot of homage and salute to those parents, those who are sending their girl child also, those who are not discriminating among their boy and the girl child, those who are treating both the boys and the girl together equally. I really salute those parents. Really, they should be awarded
Great.
for this. Suppose you are having a brother and a sister, no, no, both of you, and if your parents are discriminating against you, no, no, that suppose your parents are sending the boy child to the GD Goenka and girl child to the government school, then there is a discrimination. But In our country, it is slowly and slowly reducing. It is not going on. I have seen a lot of students in my class also. Both are from the same family, you know. Both the brother and the sister are studying in the same school. So I salute such parents, those who have given both their boy and the girl child equal treatment. They are sending the boy as well as the girl child to the same school, bearing the same expenses. They are not discriminating. Really, I applause for those parents, and you should also applaud such parents. Let us move ahead. I discussed that one can change. Attitude changes really very slowly, but really we can change our attitude. Attitudes can still be changed. What we have to do? Let us see. First of all, we will have to believe. What? We will have to believe that we can change the attitude. First of all, you will have to think from inside that you can really change the attitude. Then only you can change attitude. Number one, point number one. First of all, start thinking that no one is inferior. What? You stop thinking that no one is less respected. आपको ये नहीं सोचना है कि उसका रिस्पेक्ट कम है और मेरा रिस्पेक्ट ज्यादा है. Stop thinking this. Then only your attitude will change. The first step, do not think anyone that they are less respected. Okay? Next, every person deserves to be treated with dignity. ये भी बहुत जरूरी है. You will have to think that the other person also deserve what? Self-respect. उनका भी self-respect होता है. You will have to think this in your mind that we should not do any type of discrimination. We should give respect also. And the third point, you will have to believe that attitudes can change. You will have to believe this one, that attitudes can be changed. If you will think no, attitude cannot be changed, then you won't be able to change your attitudes as well as others' attitude also. So first of all, you will have to think of it that attitudes can be changed. This is the thing. Okay. Now, next point is what? Establishing equality in a democratic society. How can you establish equality in a society? Means how can you prepare your society that everyone is equal in your society? Everyone should be equal. Now, what are the things we should do? Number one, we will have to struggle continuously. We will have to fight for our rights. Fight for our rights. We will have to ask the government. We will have to question
Dr.
the government.
Bhimrao Ambedkar.
Yeah, like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Yes, we will talk about him also. And many people, many
Mahatma
individuals,
Gandhi.
many communities have done this. They have struggled. We will not have to think of only oneself, ourselves only. We will have to think about the others also. And few people are there who have done in the past, like B.R. Ambedkar, who has worked for the Dalit people. Mahatma Gandhi, who has worked for the untouchables, those who were Harijan. Harijans are not the untouchables, is also one of the name of the Harijans. So Mahatma Gandhi helped people to convince that that the Harijans are also supposed to get the equal opportunity. They should also get the equal opportunity. Even there are various communities, various organizations who are working to establish equality in our country, to provide equality in our country. We should pay homage. We should respect those persons and those communities who are doing such type of things like B.R. Ambedkar as well as Mahatma Gandhi. We should salute them that they have done in the past. And you also, you might be one of B.R. Ambedkar. My students can also become Mahatma Gandhi. My students can also become B.R. Ambedkar. They can also try to remove untouchabilities and remove inequalities from the society. Why can't you? If Mahatma Gandhi can do, then you all also can do. Start convincing people that everyone is equal. And start convincing your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, persons in your locality
Sir,
that everyone is equal. We should
sir,
keep
in
in mind
my
this one.
neighborhood only, I am going to tell you one. Yes, sir.
Yes. Let us move to our next topic. See, Dr. Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar. We will
Ambedkar.
yes, we will go through some of his statements, what he has written in his statements, and very good
Sir,
statements. Yes,
something is coming on top, sir. We can't read a sentence properly, sir.
yes. But it
Something is
will
coming on top.
don't worry, it will go off. It is disgraceful. Disgraceful means शर्म की बात है. If someone is not taking care of his or her self-respect. Suppose if someone working in a particular organization, and if someone is beating that person or scolding that person because of without any reason, then we should not let others to hurt our dignity also. We should not let others to hurt our self-respect. We should leave that work right there. You know? We should search for another work, or we should fight with them by not fight with like fighting with them, boxing with them, not like that. You can go to the court, and you can ask the government to help you out in this case. So what Bhimrao Ambedkar is saying, that you should take care of your self-respect. If you will not take care of your self-respect, then who will take care? No one will take care of it. So first step is that you will have to think that you have respect, you deserve respect. Next point, what he said, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar ji, what he has said, self-respect is the most important means vital factor, means most important factor in our life. Means most important, सबसे ज़्यादा important है self-respect आपके life में. Without it, man is a cipher. Cipher means zero. बिना self-respect का एक इंसान क्या है? Zero है. Without self-respect, a man is a cipher. Who told this? Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar ji. That if you don't have self-respect, if you don't respect yourself, then you are nothing, you are zero. Remember this. You should think that you deserve respect. And what he said, how can we get out of this? To live worthily with self-respect, one has to overcome difficulties. See, the solution is also there. You will have to overcome the difficulties. आपको हर परेशानी से बाहर निकलना होगा. You will have to think that you can do. You don't have to think, oh मुझे तो याद नहीं होता है, मैं याद नहीं कर सकता. You don't think like this. You try yourself, you can do it. So these are the difficulties. कभी कभी आपको लगता होगा that you cannot do this particular, you cannot solve the mathematics. Mathematics is very tough, but you will have to overcome this. है ना? You will have to get out these difficulties. First, you will have to think that you can do that. Human beings can do that. Then you are also human being, na? Why can't you do this? So think this first, that you can do, and you can do it, and you will do it really. Next, what he said, it is out of hard and endless struggle alone that one can get strength. Means you will have to struggle, endless struggle. Means you will have to struggle again and again. Struggle means fight back. आपको लड़ते रहना पड़ेगा खुद से, समाज से. You will have to fight, keep the fight on. You will have to struggle till you get success. You can get
And
success.
sir, Bhimrao Ambedkar was also for a very low caste, sir.
Yes,
They are also discriminating there.
One can get strength, confidence and recognition, यानी पहचान. आपको strength भी मिल सकता है, आप मजबूत हो सकते हैं. You can become strong, you can feel the confidence and you can be recognized. आपको लोग पहचानेंगे, लेकिन पहले आपको क्या करना होगा? You will have to work hard. आपको कभी ये नहीं बोलना होगा कि आप नहीं कर सकते. You will have to think that never give up. I will never give up. I will keep on trying and trying and trying, and at last you will do it. You can.
And I will become the best.
Yes, you can solve all the mathematics problem. You can do all. You can take help. You can help your mother, father in their work also. Don't think
Sir,
that
we
you
have to
can't.
think that we are the best. We are
Yes,
the best. in
think
the
of
world.
yourself, respect yourself. Then only others will also respect you. This is the thing. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
motto of our teaching. This is the motto of this class. है ना? That's why I am pushing you up. है ना? Self-respect. You will have to think that you deserve respect. Then only others will also respect you. So you can now solve this answer. What question? What is the most important
Yes, sir.
factor without which man is a cipher?
Self-respect.
The
Self-respect,
self-respect
yes.
is the most vital factor in life.
Is the
Without it,
most
man is
important
cheaper.
factor without which man is a cheaper.
So I hope from now on you will all respect others also, and you will all respect yourself also. Don't let others disrespect you. यानी मेरा ये कहना है कि आप ऐसा कोई काम ना करें तो कोई आपको disrespect करे. Don't do things like that others are disrespecting you. है ना? That is, you will have to protect your self respect. आपको अपने self respect को बचा के रखना होगा. then only others will not be able to hurt your self-respect. And also try that you do not hurt others also. आपको ये भी कोशिश करना होगा कि आप दूसरे को नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाएं, दूसरे को हर्ट नहीं करें. Then only you will get respect. Have you got the points what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
You will have
Yes,
to give
sir.
respect. You will have to
Yes,
respect
sir.
yourself as
Yes, sir.
yourself also.
Sir, first we have to
Yes, sir.
respect ourselves, then we can only respect someone
Yes,
else.
my students, you all can do this. So I am going to
Yes,
upload this video in the channel also. Go there
And we
and
will subscribe.
yes,
Like,
listen
subscribe,
listen
get
this again and
Bajana,
again,
comment
and you
me.
will get the questions also for homework. Thanks all for the day.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you all.
Excuse me,
Goodbye.
sir.
What
Thank
is
you,
the
sir.
name?
Sir.
Take care, my students. Goodbye.
What is the
Sir,
name of the channel?
Sir, today